Hello and welcome back to HowTech TV. Today we have our system build 1 of 2. So this is going to be our first system build in our mini ITX system builds that we're going to be doing that will lead up to our pilot episode to our web series, in which we go in depth into specific form factors within the PC component market and really break it down and give you choices and routes to go down in, buying system parts and where you might go wrong in those routes. For example, with the mini ITX system style, this one is going to be our true small form factor, which is the really small mini ITX systems. And the next system we're going to be doing is an enthusiast kind of aesthetic based system, which is going to be larger, more open. So this one, it's all compact and there is kind of restrictions and stuff. So that's why we're making this system, to really show what you can do and what you can't do. So as you've already seen, this particular system is sponsored by Silverstone, Gigabyte and Noctua. The next one has a few more sponsors involved, but for this one we have obviously Gigabyte, Noctua and Silverstone, so I'd like to give another thanks to them. And in this video what we're going to be doing is we're going to go around all the individual products. I'm going to show you which products have been chosen, and then we're going to talk about why. And then in the next video, which is going to be up at the same time so you can watch it straight after, we're actually going to start getting them out of the box and building it. And we might do a time lapse of the whole build. So if you want a time lapse, then we will potentially do that. But we're just going to chop up individual videos of the progression of this particular system build. So let's go in and take a look at the products that we have chosen for this particular build, and some will be reused for the next one. So yeah, let's go and have a look around. Right, so as I already said, this is the true small form factor system. So this is a system orientated around being very small in volume. So this is a I think it's sub 15 litre even. I think it's 14 point something litres. I can't remember the exact figure, but it's less than 20 litres is what I'm getting at. So it's small in volume, which means that it's going to be able to go pretty much anywhere. You can use it for home theatre PCs, you can use it and hide it behind your monitor, it's that small. You can really put them anywhere and they'll just run. The next up, because it is such a small system, we had to go with an SFX power supply. And really the only two companies out there at the moment that do ones worth buying are Silverstone and Be Quiet. But Be Quiet don't go up past 300 watt, and we wanted to get really as good as you can get. So we've got Silverstone's ST45SF. I think I'm right, yeah. Now that's a 450 non-modular power supply, and this is a little bit cheaper than their modular version, and it's also bronze rated compared to gold rated. But because it's non-modular, you can actually use it in almost all of Silverstone's mini ITX cases, because the modular one with the interface, it actually having a modular interface means that you need to have a little bit extra room on the end for those modular cables, whereas this being non-modular means that you can have a really small space for the power supply and then find somewhere else to store the extra cables, rather than having to have that extra room. So we've gone with the non-modular power supply, the ST45SF, which is a 450 watt. And then, because I wanted to go with a blue and white and black theme, or well, more a white and black theme with a little bit blue hints and what's the word, accenting in different parts of the build, I've gone with Silverstone's AP123, which is also my favourite looking fan, and that's going to replace the front white fan, which is going to be the only blue accent in this system. Next up we have Corsair's low profile memory, which is it's the Vengeance low profile, and it's in white. We've got 8 gigs of that, 1600 megahertz. And then we've gone with Gigabyte's Z87N Wifi. Now this is obviously is an ITX board. It's got inbuilt Wi-Fi, it's got dual gigabit Ethernet, but the main point is that it's all black. There's no kind of gold bits, there's no kind of weird extra red colours or anything. It's all black, so that you can really do whatever you want with it. and also it does have the features. Now next up is the processor, and for the processor, because it's going to be a mini ITX small, compact, small volume system, I didn't want to go with something that's extremely powerful to try and prove that you can get a really powerful system in a small space. We do actually have a system already that we will show in the pilot episode that really shows off what you can do with the small volume systems, but I wanted to go with a more budget, small and cheap system. So for this one we've gone with the i5 4570. So this is not a low power processor, and it's not kind of a step down processor. It's a full 84 watt processor from the i5 range. I didn't want to go too high, didn't want to go too low. It's about in between in the i5 range. And next up we have our cooler. Now this is the final thing to talk about here, other than obviously a hard drive, which we've only gone with a hard drive over an SSD. It's all kind of budgeting and everything. So next up we have the cooler. Now I haven't yet decided on which cooler I wanted to go with, so I decided to go with both. Notch have kindly sent both the L9i, which is their smallest cooler, 35mm high, and has my current favourite looks-wise over colour fan, the A9, and that's going to be the smallest one. Now you would have to turn, on this particular processor, you would have to turn off a few things to get it to run a little bit cooler for it to run on that, or what we can go with is the L12, take the top fan off, and then it's 65mm high, and 66mm high, and then we can run the L12 with this processor in this case. So I haven't yet decided, and we'll figure that out further in the project, but for now we have the L12 and the L9i, which are both absolutely gorgeous and super high quality coolers. So that is all of the products in this particular system. If I've missed anything out, obviously you'll see it in the next video, but for now that is everything. Obviously if you want to go check out the next video and see us actually starting to build the system, then go ahead. But other than that, I'm Hal Thompson, you've been watching another Haltech TV video. Please go head over to the website, check out all the reviews on all of the products that you've seen here, bar a few which we haven't yet done, such as a processor and maybe some of the RAM. Go head over and like our Facebook page and do all of that, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Other than that, like I said, I'm Hal Thompson, you've been watching another Haltech TV video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.